Hey everyone, and today let's talk about an example of retirement savings. And here we would like to compare the end of year balance of two different saving scenarios using Excel. And we assume that the annual return rate is a constant and we ignore any taxes or inflations for this example. Okay? And I'd like you guys to use the absolute and relative cell referencing so that the table is adjusted automatically as one changes the amount of dollar you deposit annually and the return rate. Okay, and here we have two different scenarios. One is we're depositing $6,000 in the bank every January 1st for 10 years, starting from the age of 25, and we're just saving that for 10 years, and then we're going to keep the balance in the bank until age 60. We have this Roth IRA, which allows you about like $6,500, or it annually changes. So we just simplified it. Okay, so we're depositing $6,000 in the bank every January 1st for 10 years. And the next scenario is we're depositing $6,000 in bank, okay, same day, January 1st, for 26 years. On the other hand, in this case, we're starting from the age of 35, and we're keeping that in the bank until age 60. All right, so here we're starting at 25 for only 10 years, and the other scenario is we're starting that at the age of 35 for 26 years. All right, and let's take a look at the example here. And in this example, we have this annual deposit and returns, and these are where you can enter the amounts and you can adjust these. And for scenario number one, we're depositing for 10 years. All right, so from age 25 to 34, we're depositing like that on the first day of the year, and this is the end of year balance. And for the second scenario, from age 35, you're depositing the same amount for 25, 26 years. And given this scenario where the annual return was 7% fixed, and then at the end of the year, when you're 60 years old, for scenario number one, you have 343,000 in your bank account. On the other hand, for scenario number two, you have a little bit less than that. And the total amount you deposited was only 40,000 for scenario number one, and the other case where we're saving $104,000. So from here, you can definitely see there's this magic of compounding, right? So here you may want to think about which would be a better fit for you, right? And here the end of year balance can be obtained like that, right? On the first day of that year, we were depositing this amount and we're considering this annual return, so it's going to be like that. So for the next year, your initial balance is going to be a summation of your last year's end of year balance plus the amount that you're adding on that first year, and that's going to be your seed. And during the whole year, you're getting this annual return, and at the end of the year, this is going to be your balance, and so on. Okay, so just check, like, I think 10 years. So based on Google search, it says it was like 11.3%. So if that's correct, let's try. If your annual return was 11.3%, 11%, and let's say you're putting an annual deposit of 5,000, then the magic of compounding becomes even more powerful, right? You see, it's almost doubled up. On the other hand, let's say the annual return was only like 4%. That compounding is not doing a lot of heavy lifting. So for scenario number two, you have a better balance, right? However, consider you're only depositing for 10 years, and scenario number two, you're depositing like 26 years. So by doing this example, I hope it helps for you to think about your plans, and you can also adjust these values to take a look what fits to you best. Okay, so I hope this helps, and there's going to be a template provided on Folio, so I would like you guys to download this and follow the instructions to create the table and submit your results back to Folio. All right, stay safe, and I'll see you guys back in class.